Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome yet to another episode of this channel. Today, I would like to talk the about living at the center. Living at the center. What does that mean? So, when we begin to awaken to our reality or the reality of who we really are on a subatomic level, on a quintessential level, we begin to mind less what's happening around us and begin to awaken to what's within, to the person within. So living at the center really means not really neglecting objective reality, not really paying attention to. So that doesn't mean we neglect objective reality, but it simply means we become more aware of the broader sense of who we are as human beings, right? Because our perception really shapes our reality. Now, what does that really mean, honestly? Reality reality is supreme, right? Reality cannot be changed, right? Reality cannot be manipulated. Reality cannot be contorted. No, reality remains supreme. What really tends to actually misalign our understanding of reality is really perception, or what really tends to give us a false sense of reality is a false perception. Okay, so reality remains supreme, but perception is subject to error. Always remember that. So what you perceive is very, very important, more than actually what you think is real. That's very important. Your perception is very, very, very important. So the reason the reason I'm saying this is because so much we live a life is that in a sense where we are so focused on the outer reality, we're not really paying attention to what's happening at the center, or at the very internal or realms of who we really are, right? There's a quote in the Bible. It says, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Out of your heart are the circumstances of life. Out of your heart are the experiences of life. All right. And this is not some of you might say, well, I'm not religious, I don't believe that. But think of it a moment. Okay, if you're harboring hate in your heart, hate for someone or some people or whatever, sooner or later that hate will want to come out, right? If you're harboring love, sooner or later that love will want to come out. Okay, so what we're holding in our hearts, what we're holding in our minds, sooner or later will come out. Okay, now, so that gives us a glimpse of how really our lives are being lived, or how we live our lives, right? Now, if we do not know that, or when we do not know that, we live our lives objectively. We think the experiences happening around us, or the experiences that we are participating in, are the causes of our lives. But the truth is that our imaginations are the real causes of our lives. So that means whatever is happening around me should I should get to such a level where whatever is happening around me does not affect my desired perceptions, my desired, because perceptions are the ones that create reality. Right? My desired perceptions. So I might be going through so much hate around me, but so long as I hold love within my heart, within my mind, that is what I will exude, right? So this is what I mean by living at the center. But first we have to understand what is the center. The center is your being, your I amness. Okay, you are not your body. You are I am. You are consciousness. Okay, if you have ever experienced an outer body experience, right? If you have ever had anything of that sort, you will realize that at some point you did separate from your body, right? You did separate from your body, and it was quite different, or your mind couldn't really understand it, because you are used to the idea that you are this flesh. You're used to the idea that you are this. But consciousness, like a wave, or can I say, like a breath, can actually get out of this reality, can actually get out of this cocoon, this body, this shell, right? Consciousness is the real you. This is just a container. Right? So when you realize that you are that I am, and I am is the consciousness, the idea or the understanding of who you are, is the perception of who you are. When you understand that that is very much separate, divisible from this shell, you begin to know who you really are as a human being, right? So when you leave all at the I am, I want to bring out a quote first, before I go anywhere else. There's something I received one time, a long time ago, and it was, when I live at the center, or when you walk in the I am, you provide the infinite essence to work in you. That's profound. That's powerful. So when you realize that yourself, your real self, is that unknown part of yourself, you see, you begin to become free. But that self, that I am self, is very, very susceptible to perception, because it molds and shapes itself according to your will and according to your perceptions, right? And your perceptions are molded according to your will, according to your desires, right? Okay, so living at the center is realizing that you are this I am, and knowing that this I am is what shapes your reality. You know that you have more important things to take care of. This outside reality, whatever may happen, you know that it is shaped by the inner you, right? So now I want to bring you back to another revelation I received. It was life. To unlock it, you have to become it. Until becoming is a constant or permanent act or motion of being in you. Life, to unlock it, you have to become it. Until becoming is a permanent or constant act or motion of being in you. What does this mean? Firstly, you have to realize that you are life itself. Life is not happening there or wherever you think life is happening. No. At this very moment, you are life happening, living, and breathing.